This park is closing. All right, that's a little dramatic. It's just closing for the season, but let's be honest, this season, it's been riddled with bait and switch and a lot of misleading expectation. So after Haunt closed, the park felt unusually quiet in its final weeks. No WinterFest for the first time in years, no New Year's Eve celebration either, both staples guests look forward to. Walking around right now on the final day of operation, you could really feel how different the season wrapped up. After Haunt ended, it was almost like the park just exhaled and stopped. And I get it, attendance impacted what we are seeing. That being said, attendance just doesn't drop out of nowhere. The choices made this year directly impacted what we are seeing. This year we had way too many bait and switch situations. Promises made early in the season that never fully delivered, experiences marketed one way, executed another. By midsummer, the trust was already slipping, and that leads to fewer guests all around. From summer to Haunt, it seemed like one bait and switch after another, and the guests noticed, and now they remember. This led to probably the least attended Haunt I've seen in years. No major fresh draw to keep the momentum going. A park like King's Dominion can't afford to fumble its biggest seasonal event. And listen, overall, I had a great experience at Haunt. The actors and the workers were doing a great job. That being said, the bait and switch with adding an upcharge for the houses obviously made a huge impact. These are the smallest crowds I've ever seen at the event, and that's no coincidence. And a lot of us have been blaming the merger for all the changes that have happened, but I'd like to blame it too, but unfortunately, I've been seeing this change, this downturn happening for the past like 3 years. This year just made it unavoidable. You couldn't ignore it. And although the Six Flags merger definitely had an exacerbating effect on everything going on, we saw it happening for the past 3 years, so we can't blame it all on the Six Flags merger. It was happening, the signs were there well before. King's Dominion is an amazing park. Incredible rides, beautiful areas, a ton of potential. But potential doesn't drive attendance. Consistent efforts do. If Six Flags won't invest in the future of the park, then pass the park on to someone who will. They've made their intentions clear. They're gonna be moving on some of these parks that they do not see as priority parks. I don't think Kings Dominion is one of those parks that they're gonna let go, but if they continue to treat it the way that they are, then let it go. Let somebody who's willing to invest the time, do real marketing and real planning, take over this park that deserves it. Kings Dominion deserves better, and honestly, so do the people who love coming to the park and enjoy it with their annual passes year over year. Here's to hoping that next year brings the changes that this park deserves. But let me know down in the comments. This year, was it a disappointment like I'm saying? Honestly, I was still able to really enjoy the park every single time I went. The park is not the problem. It's a beautiful park with great offerings, a great lineup of coasters, and some great food establishments. Comparatively to other parks, some of the best food that you could probably get at a theme park. That being said, the management, the event offerings, and I'm sure some of you even forgot it was the 50th anniversary. On the actual day of the 50th celebration, I went to the park. They really weren't doing much, and I didn't know up till days before that that was the actual birthday of the park. The 50th anniversary kind of just slid away. But like I said, let me know down in the comments. How did you feel about this year? How do you feel about the years to come? And are you with me? If they're not gonna put the investment in, let the park go to somebody else. Guys, thank you so much for coming along. The season here at Kings Dominion is over, but we will be back next year. But up till the next video, up till the next conversation that we have about Kings Dominion, which will probably be in the early next year, I will see you on the next one. But up till then, don't forget to ask yourself, have you been edutained?